You know, I never really know how to start these things, and I hope my mic volume is pretty good. It should be pretty good, right? Arguably, should be kind of decent. I'd hope so, because if it's not, then I'm in trouble, right? And I won't be able to find out until the end of the fucking shit. But oh yeah, I just cursed in the first 30 seconds. Well, I mean, if I want my videos to get found, I'm probably gonna have to start doing that or stop doing that, I should say. But anyways, man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say in a fucking intro. I have no idea. What do you say? Because I don't know. I don't like people that are like too overly enthusiastic about shit. Maybe it works. Maybe it's good. Maybe you want to bring that type of energy to a video. Because obviously, this is the type of energy you want to bring. You want to bring some live, like exciting, get you pumped to watch this new video type shit. But I mean, really, we're just here to get some wisdom. I mean, it's not like you can't be pumped for the video. I don't know. I just don't know if I'm really that good at faking. I mean, I don't know. I feel like personally, maybe I even feel like I don't trust. I wouldn't trust a person who is just like overly hyped during their intro, because motherfuckers like that, bro, they just seem mad disingenuous. Like they're not. They don't seem very genuine. You know what I mean? And I guess for that reason, I kind of want to watch this one. Philosophies for Life. Am I sub to this guy? Yeah, I'm sub to this guy.
This video was made possible.
Oh, it says I'm not subscribed to Freedom and Thought? Get the fuck out of here. What? That is crazy how I'm not subscribed to this guy. By the way, this video, how much are we in right now? We're in almost 2 minutes, so we're not going to waste any more time. Here, this video, we got Nietzsche. I think that's how you say the name. Follow no one, trust yourself. Okay, this is going to be a philosophy video, I'm guessing, because, Friedrich Nietzsche, he's a existentialism, philosophy, whatever the fuck, right? And we're going to have to see what Nietzsche has to say. Follow no one, trust yourself. See, Nietzsche, I like Nietzsche. I like that guy. Call him the bad boy. He's a lot. I feel like I see myself in him a lot. I see a lot of myself in this guy.
By Brilliant, a math and science problem-solving website that makes learning fun and rewarding. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, in the chapter called The Bestowing Virtue, Friedrich Nietzsche wrote something surprising.
What did he write?
Zarathustra, a sage who's also the central character of the book, tells his followers to stop following him. He says, I now go alone, my disciples. You too go now, alone. Thus I want it. I advise you, depart from me, and guard yourselves against Zarathustra. And better still, be ashamed of him. Perhaps he's deceived you. This is one of my favorite parts of the book.
Wait, did he just start talking in third person out of nowhere? I don't know. Am I lost? It seems like he started talking in third person there out of nowhere. It's just like, I am Zarathustra. Stop following me. You shall be ashamed of Zarathustra. I don't know. Was that the guy? Is this the sage? Was that the guy talking the whole time? Why did he start talking in third person? That was interesting.
Found it surprising, but interesting, that the sage would tell his followers to be ashamed of him,
yeah, it was him,
and mistrust him. Why would he do that?
Why?
As usual, I'm going to explore this idea through a dialogue. A young student spent years searching for enlightenment. He traveled across many countries and lived among various groups of ascetics, but after years of searching, he found his quest to be fruitless. Finally, he gave up and decided to work on a farm. The farmer he worked with was a simple man. He didn't talk much, but when he did, he enjoyed a good philosophical debate with the student. At first, the student was open to debate, doubting much of what the farmer said, thinking he was similar to the other ascetics that the student had met in the past. But after some time, the young student sensed an immense wisdom and tranquility inside the farmer. He started to agree with the farmer more and more. The student...
And if I'm foreseeing this correctly, that's probably why he's quiet, right? He's the wise guy that doesn't talk because he knows so much that he knows how much he does not know. So therefore, he's just gonna not talk. He's just gonna listen. He's just gonna live. See, sometimes I wish I could be like that, but I feel like I'm just it's too fundamental to me to just open my mouth. So I guess, doesn't really work. But I mean, it's wise. He won't see Dunning-Kruger effect from that guy. At least that's
his desire
that
for
we know.
Enlightenment had returned.
Still got the protein on me.
With the farmer for months, absorbing his knowledge. Eventually, the farmer noticed that the student had stopped debating with him, and the following conversation ensued. Farmer: I think it's time for you to leave. Student: Leave? Why? Listen, when you first arrived here, we had many things to teach one another. We grew together and learned from each other. Your mind was inquisitive, but recently, you've begun to believe everything I say. You've gone from an inquirer to a believer, and I won't let you do that to yourself or to me. We're both better off if you leave. But I came seeking the truth, and I found it in you. The truth? You're lost, kid. Why would you send me away like this?
You're lost,
How can you
kid.
do that to me? Let me show you something. Take a look at this map. What do you see? I see our farm, the river nearby, and the mountains. No, you see an image of our farm, the river nearby, and the mountains, not the things themselves. Now tell me, what can you learn from this map? I can learn where the farm and the river are, the height of the mountain, where the berry trees are, where we plant our carrots. No, you can't. Give it a few millennia. The river will dry up, the mountains will move, and this farm may be a city. You can't learn anything about the farm as it is. You can only see an image of it as it was at some point in time. See, a man's memory is like this map. It can capture a shadow of reality, and he can share that with you, but he can never give you the reality itself. A man can give you his memories of the truth, but he can never give you the truth itself. He can tell you where the farm was, but you'd still have to verify it for yourself. If you want the truth as you say, there can be no intermediaries, no middlemen. If there's a middleman, then he's the one you're following, not the truth. But what's wrong with following you? If you follow me, you'll live according to my memories. You'll live according to my map, and you'll never learn to construct your own. What if my map is wrong? Then you'll be lost with me, and you won't be able to correct me because you never learned to navigate on your own. And if you can't correct me, then we're no longer able to help each other. But if you learn to see for yourself, if you learn to construct your own map of reality, then we can come together as friends and individuals. We can compare our maps and help one another see reality as it really is. And
Shit, man, I'm fucking like I'm intrigued. I'm like fully locked in here. I'm gonna have to go, cause fool, I was like thinking about how fucking locked in I just was. That was sick. I like this. See, I like these videos because they actually teach me a lot. This freedom of thought guy, I like this. Showing it through a discussion, I like that. I like that concept. I like this idea. This is what's up. But if you learn to see for yourself, if you learn to construct your own map of reality, then we can come together as friends and individuals.
We can compare our maps.
We can compare maps and help one another see reality as it really is. And I mean, when you have more than just one map, then you can cross-reference. You can do a lot more with multiplicities of things than you can with just one, right? Like, more minds should be better than one.
Both see reality as it is. We can journey through it together as equals. I guess you're right. I'll start packing my things. In a letter to his sister, Nietzsche wrote, "If you wish to strive for peace of soul and pleasure, then believe. If you wish to be a devotee of truth, then inquire." And in my opinion, Zarathustra tells you wish to be a devotee of truth, then
Hold on, wait.
inquire.
I have to go back. And if you wish to strive for peace of soul and pleasure, then believe. If you wish to be a devotee of truth, then inquire. You see, ever since I listened to Sadhguru, when he hopped on the Joe Rogan podcast, he said something about seeking. It's like you're seeking, you're an inquirer. You're not a believer. To believe in something must mean that you don't know it to be true. To believe in something means you're believing in something that you know you don't know is true. Because if you're believing in it, you're believing. You're not knowing it, right? You're believing in this thing that you do not know to be true. And that is not really what it should be about, right? I mean, it's not should. Should in comparison to what, right? Should, blah, blah, blah. Nobody needs to do anything, right? I don't know what I meant by that. But for me, it shouldn't be like that. Because people can do whatever they want. They can 100% have this, and that's respectable. That can be them, right? The people are different. They can totally want peace of soul and pleasure. I mean, the words are right there. It's not bad. Like, it's very understandable. But I feel like for some reason I am more of this guy, to be a devotee of the truth. I feel like that's more of my style right there. That's more of what I go for.
In my opinion,
if I had to say.
Zarathustra tells his followers to leave him because they are still believers. He wants them to become inquirers. He doesn't want followers. He doesn't want people to believe what he says. He wants them to doubt him, inquire, verify what he says for themselves, and see if they arrive at the same vision of reality. And if they arrive at the same vision of reality, then they can be travelers in this world together. They can be equals. But if they simply believe what he says, then they become followers. Followers learn to follow someone else's map, and by doing so, they lose a direct connection to reality. And if they lose a direct connection to reality, we all lose the value that comes from their own unique perspective. We lose the value of independent verification and the possibility of someone correcting us. But inquirers, on the other hand, make their own maps and maintain their connection to reality. And because of this, they bring us actual value through their unique perspective of the world. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion and understanding of Nietzsche's words, not advice. Feel free to use this information however you like, and if you have a different take on Nietzsche's words, I'd love to hear your perspective in the comments. And if you're looking for a fun way to improve your understanding of the world, I recommend checking out this week's sponsor, Brilliant. You may have heard me mention Brilliant before.
That was sick. I actually really like that. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. Yes. A teacher is never a giver of truth. He is a guide, a pointer to the truth that each student must find for himself. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the sound of that. That is very true. But anyways, man, that was Nietzsche, Follow No One, Trust Yourself, by Freedom of Thought. It was his interpretation of Nietzsche's words in the Zarathustra book. I don't know. I don't exactly know the name of the book, but it's Sarah something, right? But anyway, man, that was that. I don't know. That was that. Don't know what to say. I like that. That actually really gave me something to think about. About you must be connected to reality. You must not just believe. And not be a follower. I wish more people lived like that. Like, do you know how many followers there are in this world? Good Lord Christ Almighty. And I'm not even religious. But, like, you know how many followers there are in this world? Like, oh my God. Like, think about it for a moment. How many followers? How many people follow something? That'd be Jesus. No wonder Nietzsche was against religion. Because then that would be Jesus. That would be all of Christianity. All of Christianity would just be followers of a possible inquirer. And in doing so, they lose touch with reality. Okay, see? I mean, he's not, freedom of thought is not wrong. That's a good way to interpret. I think Nietzsche himself. Oh, that's a big thinking. Because I've never knew Nietzsche. And who can ever really know what anybody's thinking about, but like, what the fuck? That is sick. That is 100% what he's saying. That's why he's against Christianity so much. Because he knows. He knows you can't be a fucking follower. You shouldn't be, I guess. But shouldn't in relation to what? I always say that. Because I realize everything is a comparison. It's all an image of something. We're all in relation to what should you not be this. You can find it. It's people's choosing. In relation to being a person in touch with reality, you can't be a follower. That'd be the relation there. In order to be a devotee of truth who's in touch with reality, you cannot be a follower. That is the number one thing to take away from that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna end it right there. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, all right? I'm gonna still have the same shirt because, well, I'm probably gonna record this like right 10 seconds after I finish this one real quick. But yeah. Oh my God, there's so many good videos, man. I'm so glad that I've subbed to all these people. There's so many good videos we could watch. So now I want to watch the universe. Oh, Quabble. The universe iceberg? How did he do this video in 30 minutes? Quabble, you are a beast. And of course, just casual, just Apex videos. All right, man. I'm gonna end it right there.